We're trying to empower employees so that they can share their knowledge and bring value from that for the company. But also, while we're doing that, to facilitate a whole learning culture where we thrive as this learning organization, this learning ecosystem. And it's important to recognize what you see there in the little handshake, that the individual is empowered and they can seek their own growth and their own knowledge sharing. But the portfolio, which I'm sure all of you are seeking as well, can also be leader driven. So I can contact Learning NKM and they can put together a campaign for me that will help me achieve my business goals. So what does that look like? We have 4 interrelated platforms and they are global, and it starts with competencies. And so we have a competency management system and it feeds into the formal learning curriculum and the formal learning platform. But again, we have curriculum and we also have employee driven learning opportunities all through the catalog with all different kinds of blended learning solutions. And then this is where the KM gets connected, because we have a robust set of communities of practice that are sponsored, that have SMEs identified. And we also have an employee-driven knowledge base, a wiki, where anyone from any department, anywhere in the world can contribute their knowledge, but it's connected with those communities of practice. The same SMEs are watching over them, and the pages have to be approved. And these become informal learning content. And you looking on the left here, you can see where the connections are between those platforms to form that ecosystem. We have knowledge sweeps and we have best practices that get shared in the knowledge management networks, and then pushed back into more formal learning. We have learning cohorts where people get together and discuss what they're learning in their community of practice. And then the way that the wiki is connected is through these blended learning hubs, so that the content you access from the learning management system might be pointing to the wiki. In fact, the competency platform points to the wiki quite a bit for awareness level learning. So we have learning playlists that span all of these different platforms and bring in content from other places as well, so that it's not really important which system you're in. What's important is, what do you want to learn today? And then how do you find it?